Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I am going to start a series on a material design Bootstrap 5, and I will show you how you can use different Bootstrap version 5 component in your React application. And guys, this is the first video of this series, and in upcoming days I'll be posting more videos on Bootstrap 5 component. So basically I will show you how you can use this component in your React application. So stay tuned guys. Okay, so in this first video I am going to show you how you can perform the Bootstrap 5 form validation in your React application. So this is a very nice Bootstrap form, and we are going to perform the client side validation. So if you submit the form without providing any input in this field, and you will get an error message like please provide a first name, please provide a last name, unique name, valid city, a valid zip, and you need to also make sure to check this agree to term and condition checkbox. So the moment you enter anything in this input field, so as you can see that this border is now red, and the moment you give any value into this input field, it will become green, and the same thing goes for all field basically. So it will become green whenever you provide any value into this input field. So this way you can basically perform the client side form validation with the help of Bootstrap. So, and if you click on this checkbox, it will also become green, and now you can submit the form because we don't have any issue. So obviously there is no backend to support the form submission, so this is just a client side validation that we are going to do in our React application with the help of Bootstrap version 5. So before jumping into the VS Code, if you haven't subscribed my channel, then please subscribe my channel and like the video as well if it's helped you. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code and start setting up the material design Bootstrap in our React application. So guys, I am in my Visual Studio Code and I have already created a React project using the command npm create react app and your project name. So you can create this basic React application using the command npm create react app, and you can give your the project name here. Okay, so I have already created this project and I have removed all the content inside this class name app, and I have just give the heading like Bootstrap Hive form validation, and I'm going to create a folder here. So this will be the structure in our this material design Bootstrap series. So inside this component I will have different component. So the first file goes like form validation, because so in this video we are discussing how you can perform the form validation with the help of Bootstrap Hive, and we have to set up the Bootstrap Hive as well in our React application. So I'm just going to the official doc, and this is the standard version of this Bootstrap 5. You have to select the React version, so you have to select this one, and let's just copy this one and let's install this package here. So npm install, I think I have already copied, so just paste it here, npm install mdb react ui kit, and let's wait for the installation. And meanwhile I'll go to this here get started, and here we need this one, we need to import this css file, then only all the Bootstrap Hive styling will apply. So in the index.js file, we have to paste it. And in future video, I may use icon as well. So I'm going to use this one, font awesome. So you can just copy this one. So in this video, we are not going to use any icon. It's not required anyway. And in the index.html, just paste it. Just paste it here. This font awesome hidden link. And we are done with the Bootstrap setup in our React application. And this package is installing. So let's wait for the package installation. And it's like the package got installed. So, and in different terminal, my environment is already running. So I'm just going to close this one. So let's start working on this form validation component. So first, and I'm also going to use the extension here. So this extension I am using to generate a snippet, and also I am using a prettier to format the code, as well as this one also I am using one more extension, bracket here. Basically it will colorize your all closing and the opening brackets in your code. So let's start working on this component, form validation. So I'm just going to generate the snippet here. So we got the snippet using the command rafce, and from React also I need hooks, use state, and from MDB, that is a material design bootstrap, we need some components. So MDB React UI kit, and from this we need MDB validation, we need MDB input, we need btn as well, button. So MDB btn and checkbox also. So MDB checkbox. Only 4 components required to implement the form validation with the help of Bootstrap Hive. So I'm just going to define the initial state of the each input field here. So use state, it will be an object, and form value, set form value. So I'm going to give here first name. We have a first name, we have a last name, we have an email as well, and we have a city, we have a city, state, and zip. Okay, and we are going to destructure this all form value so that we don't have to write like form value dot first name, form value dot last name, like this we don't have to write. So we don't need to write that way. So just I'm going to destructure here. So first name, last name, email, city, state, and zip. After that we'll write logic here. So I'll remove this div MDB validation. We don't need this div. Okay, and here the class name will go. So the class name will be row G-3 no validate, and I'm going to provide some inline style here, like margin top 100 pixel, and inside that I will have one div, and this will also have some inline style. So margin auto, padding 50 pixel, max width 400 pixel, and align content center. And inside this I will have a different input field. So mdb input, and it will having a value. So value will be first name will be first name. So now we'll have one on change. So we'll define this one later, on change input. So we'll define later, and I'm going to provide required, and I'm going to give label. So the label will be like first name, and we'll have the validator. So we'll have the validation like, please provide a first name. Okay, and we can also check this one whether it's working or not. So here we'll have on change. First define this on change method, and we are going to set the form value, and let's destructure here name and value from the e.target. So name and value, name and value, like this way, and this will be on change input, and we can have one button here. So just give one button btn, and value will be like submit, type will be submit, and color we can give here and color we can give here primary, okay, and we need to also give this one invalid. So I think that's it. Let's go into the browser and see whether validation is working or not. Okay, we need to also bring this component in our app.js. So bring it here, form validation. Okay, so we got, okay, we have some issue with the, okay, sorry, in this way we cannot give the value. We need to give like this way, submit. Okay, now click on submit, and we got this like please provide a first name, and if you give Okay, it's not working. Let me see on change why it's not working. Okay, so it will be like this. Okay, now refresh it and give. Now we are able to enter something. So now we are able to type in the input field. So let's work on the other input field as well. So it will having a break. Sorry, it will having a break here, and here also will have break, and I'm just going to copy this one, and this will be the last name. This will be the last name, and label will be last name. The message will be also like last name, and the third input field will be little bit different. Okay, so let's work on that one. So we need to give one class name here, input group as validation. So this is little bit different, and we'll have one span, and inside that we'll have the class name input group text, and I'll just need this one @ and after that we'll have a input field here, and here I'm not using the MDB input. Class name. So you can combine with MDB input and the normal input component, because we are using this @, so that's why we have to use this way. So class name I'm going to give here form control, and the placeholder will be username, and this will also be required, and we'll have a div here with invalid feedback. This is the class name, and the message will be like, please choose a unique username. So this way also you can perform the form validation with the Bootstrap Hive. Okay, so you have to just need to provide the correct class name here. So this all are the Bootstrap class name we are using here, and after that, so this one need to copy again and just paste it here, and this will be the city, and the name will be the city. On change, let it be city. Level will be the city. Please provide a city name. Please provide a valid city, and this one will be also invalid, and we can copy this one and paste it here below, and this will be for the zip code. So zip, this one will be the zip, and the message will be like, please provide a valid zip, and at the last we'll have the state as well. So state label will be state, and the message will be like, please provide a valid state. So email is not required here. So instead of email, we have a username actually. Sorry. So username we have here, value equal to username. So after a break, mdb checkbox, and label I'm going to give like agree to terms to term agree to terms and condition. And here we need to give the validation as well. So the validation like you must agree before submitting, and invalid and required. Okay, so we need to give break here, and let's submit here. And now, so we got our all the error message for respective input field. So if you give something here like John, it will become the green. So you can see that the color of border is getting changed from red to green, and the same thing will apply on each input field the moment you give the value into the input field. So you can give the city as well. So you can give UK, zip, something random, state you can give, and if you click on this agree to term and condition, the error will go away. So this is the form validation which we have implement with the help of Material Design Bootstrap version 5. And so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe this channel as well. And in the upcoming video I will upload more video on the Bootstrap Hive component, and I will show you how you can use their component inside your React application. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. Bye bye.